Welcome, everybody, to the Queen of the Hill here, Sunday on the open stream. This is Kendall Cook in the booth with M.H. Penglace. How you doing today?
Hello, doing very well. Raced in last minute, as usual, and I'm here now.
Last minute, you're late. Everybody can read a watch, eh?
Okay.
Anyway, so happy to have everybody. They're about to get things going here. They're going to lag for the break. We got Connie Wasinger challenging Kelly Nickl, who is our current queen right
Queen.
now. My goodness.
These days you can't tell, can you? No, of course you can.
My God. That last week, King of the Hill, you told a bad one, too.
Did I?
Yeah. Horrible joke.
Are you prompting me to say it again?
No. Well, that was a close to the middle of the table. So, speaking of tables, this one looks a little different than we're used to.
That's right.
Why is that?
Well, all day yesterday. It was a fun day yesterday. We moved all the pool tables out of the pool hall.
Well, 7.
7 of them.
7 out, 10 in?
7 out, 10 in, correct. 10 brand new 7-foot diamonds, Pro Cut rails, Simonis 860 cloth. And I haven't even got to play them. You did, though. How did they play?
Great.
They're
The
tighter,
reason we have brand new diamonds is because I played on these at State, and they actually banked correctly. So, in other words, when you went and banked, the second rail goes long.
Yeah, and I'd heard someone say that. That was always the complaint.
By
wasn't
long, I mean correct.
Right. More like an old Brunswick Gold Crown.
Gold Crown's banked the best, and then Valley's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, and that was the weird thing, wasn't it, on those old ones, that you'd hit a bank shot hard, and when it came off the second rail, it would bounce off perpendicular to the rail somehow, and it lost all information about its
Well, that doesn't
incoming angle.
that doesn't look like 15 balls out there. We're playing some rotation today, so Connie choosing 10 ball.
10 ball. For a moment there, I thought you meant rotation. Well, I mean, it is a rotation game, 10 ball. But the old game that they call rotation, of course, that would be using all 15 balls, wouldn't it?
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
You don't see that anyone playing that game anymore. 15 ball rotation where you score the value of the ball that you make. But no, 10 ball. The 10 ball is the money ball.
Figured we'd watch this one from the top. We never do that.
Connie?
That 1 ball tried. 2 balls coming around. Nothing goes. 1 ball hanging in the side pocket. I don't know if there's a clean path. Looks like you could probably go around the 8 with a little bit of right to make the 1. I didn't mean to go to this camera, so we're going to switch off. I got to fix our other camera.
She does have an option to push out, so there's no reason to go for this kicking at this 1 ball unless you feel good about it. But having said that, where can you push when the 1 ball's hanging? So maybe she will be forced into an aggressive, risky kick shot for her first shot. Well, and Kelly has been dominating the Queen of the Hill for a good number of weeks now, hasn't she?
Yeah, she actually was out. She just won it back last week. So we actually had Tammy in here for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going to stop trying to do that. Stop him from saying that ball.
Who was messing?
Robert. Yell out to Robert and tell him to stop.
Hey, Robert.
Tell Adam. Tell Robert to stop saying that ball. I don't want him doing that on the new cloth. Great. No, the other guy.
All right.
There. That. Sorry, everybody. It's a little confusing.
Need to
here
put up
this
a new
morning.
sign, don't we? No masses.
Hey. Jeez. Brand new tables, brand new cloth.
Brand new cloth as of
9-year-old
last night.
massing the ball. Awesome. Okay, so here we are. Back to the match. Sorry, guys. And I'm still trying to fix our camera here. It's messed up.
So Connie has left a clear view at this. It looks like Kelly's going to take a thin snick off the edge of the 2-ball here. And it's just creeped out. So Connie now has a clear view at the 2. A lot of balls down there to hide behind. But safeties, of course, have an extra element where you have to control the speed of both balls.
I'm trying to get that done for you, too.
And it looks like she's thinking about trying to push the 2-ball behind those balls, as opposed to thin snicking off the 2 and getting the cue ball behind the 9-ball and that cluster. So yeah, she is. So the 3-ball kind of stops the cue ball escaping, or it might. And yeah, she got the snooker. Oh, now watch this shot. I think she's going to masse around the edge of this ball.
Brand new cloth.
She was looking at it. Yeah, and that's a good question. On a brand new cloth, they slide a little bit more, don't they? And the masse takes a little longer to hit.
Yeah, you got to get the rotation.
Yeah, I think this is a safe way. She's changed her mind, and she's going to kick one rail. She caught the edge of the 2-ball.
I don't know if that hit a rail or not, did it?
You'd have to look at a replay, but I suspect the 2-ball did.
They did question it, but...
yeah. I think it has to be a good hit because... I don't know that for sure. Here we go. You did catch it. 2-ball's very close to the rail. So yeah, she pushed the 2 straight into the rail, assuming it wasn't frozen. So, good hit.
All right, so good morning to Faith. And did you call us ladies? Oh, wait, she's talking to the ladies playing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I get it. Oh, nice, Fong. Yeah, good morning, Fong. Should be a close match. Let's go, Connie. And Shane says...
Good morning, ladies, says Fong. Yeah, that's good.
Does the match have weights? It does not have weights. Our queen or our king does not handicap at all. So we've discussed handicapping the queens just because there's such a variety. But the reason we never have is because the ladies are allowed to play in the jesters and the knights, obviously. So
right.
The queens is supposed to be... The jesters and the knights is male or female. And the kings... I mean, a lady can play in the kings, too.
Why not?
So, yeah. But as per usual, a man cannot play in the queens.
Unless they put on a dress and makeup.
So, speaking of Wynn, the last name Wynn, that was the new Miss America lady was a Wynn, but it was actually a man.
Oh, really?
Well, transgender. Just one. Pretty astonishing.
Yeah.
All right, so Kelly adjusting to these new tables, as everyone is, because they just got here yesterday. So it reminds me of going to state to play, you know.
Trying to get used to different conditions from what you're used to. And I know I came in late, but did Kelly come in early to practice and try, or
She did not, no.
or Connie?
Connie was here a little bit, shot a few games. Good morning, Miss Supkis.
That's a nice shot.
Perfect shot. Kelly's on fire
Well-
here.
well
Really
judged.
Good pattern she's played so far. And yeah, I wonder if it's colder by you than by us there in New York.
Needs a friendly bump on the 9 ball. Wanted to catch that. She knew she was going to hit that 9, but I was hoping for it to be a little thinner.
Oh, does the race say 9.6? Yeah. Nope. Somebody forgot to change it. So that is not correct. And can we do that? We can. We can change it and force it. So they're playing 10 ball. Do you remember what the race is? I'll have to look. I should know, but...
Oh, it's on the fly. Oh, no, it wouldn't be on the flyer, is it?
It is on the flyer, as a matter of fact.
We knew that they were going to play 10 ball?
No. We don't ever announce what they're playing.
Or, no, that's what I thought.
Do you read them, or...?
No, I do. That's
Oh.
why I was surprised when you said it was on the flyer.
Well, the races are.
Okay,
all three
for
of
all
them.
the
It's,
games, okay.
Yeah, correct.
Gotcha.
Yep. That's it. Somebody will probably find it
But-
before I can even get there to get it.
Connie's having a good old think about this one. And on the subject of ratings, I know I was talking to Connie just recently, a couple of days ago. And she's not bound or pinned down by her rating. She feels that she plays a lot better than that rating, and she does.
All right,
And it's
so
all-
for the Queens, 10 ball is a race to 8, so neither one of them had it right. I'll see if I can listen to what Chris has taught me
Well.
here and correct. Oh, no, that's not the right line.
The billiards
yes,
gods
okay.
have lined up a nice, simple combination on the 10 ball here for Kelly.
All right,
And Kelly
game
takes
one down.
first game.
And then Connie, look at what she did to her name.
Connie the Waz
Yeah,
Wasinger.
like how are we supposed to see your score like that? Herein lies the problem with allowing.
Well, I had the same
the
problem
players to
when I
have
put my
control.
name up when I was playing. They didn't want both my full name and the nickname all in one because, yeah, it's squeezed over now, obscuring the score. But Kendall's working hard here on correcting that.
Corrected.
Should probably give Connie a capital W.
Well, I don't know if she deserves one after messing up the scoreboard as bad as she did.
Okay, and we get
Fine,
first
fine.
look at Kelly's break here.
Fine, I'll give her one. Nothing going, so 2 dry breaks in a row by both opponents. I want to welcome everybody for joining us. Thank you very much, and please do us a favor, go and copy that link, take it over to your Facebook groups, get some people sharing and talking. We appreciate that. I'm going to do the same thing right now. So those of you who follow Quickfire, it'll pop up for you, and you can share it from there too. So.
So Connie's got a nice look at the 2 ball here. She's got to negotiate a bump on the 10 ball or try and squeeze between the 10 and the 9. Or come on that side of it, actually. Stuns it straight into the side pocket.
A little unfortunate.
And Kelly's got a tough little lie here because the 5 ball's all the way up table. So she's going to need an angle on the pink 4, so she doesn't have to work too hard with this first shot.
Kind of wants to bump the 6 a little here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
and that
she
is
didn't quite get it
she
as far
did
as
play
she
that,
wanted.
so that's a very well thought out. She's looking ahead.
Yeah, a little bit harder because it did stop her enough that she shouldn't have rolled behind the 7, but it was a good idea.
It shows that she's thinking well, though, because if she'd nudged that a fraction harder, she would have solved that first problem in this rack.
It's not really going to be a horrible angle to go at this. If she wants to try and cut this, it's kind of a run at it.
Yeah, it's a tough cut shot, this.
It's a little thick. And she's going to leave Connie actually a little better on it than she was herself.
Yeah, and the saving grace, of course, is that the 6 is still all but hidden.
Right. And really all you got to do is get over to the rail kind of that she's on now, maybe not even up table as much, and you got a pretty easy safety there behind the 9 too.
Yeah, if she could get the cue ball, yeah, exactly, right back where she is. That
or not even that far.
And if Kelly had made that 5, she would have probably been playing safe. But this is a risky shot here because it's easy to hook yourself. You can scratch as you're sending the cue ball down there.
No, she got a little bit thinner than she would have liked, so she ended up on the wrong side of that.
She could have used the cue ball to travel a little bit further.
So the funny thing about this is if you hit the left side of the 6 ball here and you come off the side rail and come around, it'll sit there behind the 10. You just got to get the cue ball down table. So basically straight at this, kicking, and just catching the edge of the 6 on the left-hand side there.
I wonder.
Up here.
Okay. To snick off the edge of the 6 and kind of leave it there.
Well, no, you come down table then. So you're snicking off the edge, coming off the end rail, snicking off the edge of the 6, and then coming off the side rail down to this end. 6 ball stays there by the 10. 9 bumps out of the way.
Yeah, either that or try and hit it full and leave the cue ball down behind the 9. But the other option I'm just wondering about is that 6-9 combination looks like from here it's lined right up at the side pocket.
I don't know what circumstance would have you try that, but...
Well, both those safety shots that we played, or that we just discussed, are kind of awkward and tricky and can go wrong. I might be tempted to whack this and call the 9 in the side.
Yeah, she hit it a little thicker than I was referencing, but...
Yeah, and it's risky to try and hit it as thin as you want because you're so close to missing the ball completely. And that's the worst possible outcome, is to give ball in hand. And the safety was very difficult to actually get it safe. But Kelly's left a tester here. She puts that in nicely. What a great shot that was.
Yeah, just stroked it straight in and ended up straight in on that 7 ball too. So beautiful shot.
And last time I commented on Kelly's Queen of the Hill match, she was going at all of those kind of shots, and she definitely is not afraid to shoot. A little unfortunate nudge on the 10 ball because she just cut one of the pockets off.
Well, let's take a quick look while she's looking. At the 6.
Yeah, what a well-struck shot.
Yeah,
backwards and forwards across the table. Speed was great. And you can tell with her shot choice that she's going to be dangerous here.
She didn't quite get that one stroked up table as far as she would have liked, but she's still got a good shot at this.
Well, this is 10 ball, not 9 ball.
Well, look at this, too. Watch what happens where this ball goes.
So 10 ball rules.
Going to get this back. Yeah.
For those who aren't completely familiar with what's going on here, obviously she had to call the ball she was going to make, and she was playing the 9 ball there. The 10 ball gets spotted up, and because she made a ball, slopped the ball in,
Oh,
Connie
that's-
has the option of making her shoot again, and that 10 ball has completely eclipsed the 9.
So somebody needs to get out there and turn that music down, because Matt says that Mad Matt said that you can hear it clearly.
It is pretty
So
loud in here.
I don't know who turned it up that loud, but it's not typically the case.
You want me to run out there? And
Yeah, probably. There should be a blue remote sitting. It's supposed to be in here so that we can actually control it, but they always steal it back out of
Okay.
here. So
searching for a blue remote. Where might it be?
it's sitting on the ledge right by the jukebox
Okay.
where it always is. Oh, it's because the jukebox guy was here.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why. All right. Well, that's looking like not where Connie necessarily wanted to be there, so we'll see if she can handle putting this 10 ball down. She banking this ball? Looks like she might be. See if she can get her to go. Pretty good bank there. Wow. Spectacular. Great shot by Connie to tie things up 1-1. Take a quick look back at that bank from her. She hit it about as good as he could. Spin it right in. Center pocket. Nice shot, Connie. Yeah. That's a understatement. 2 in a row. I don't think so. That should be better on the music, we hope. I want to thank everybody for joining us here. We've got Connie Wasinger taking on Kelly Nickl for the Queen of the Hill. Kelly's been here quite a few weeks. She was out of here for a couple weeks after that, and now she's back. Challenge. I think she was out 3 or 4 weeks, and then she came back, challenged again, and got her crown back. And Connie is trying to take that away. Connie had a heck of a bank on the 10 ball to tie things up here 1-1. Power break. Oops.
Tried to give that one a little bit too much.
All right, Kelly with the right to re-rack the balls and take the break herself.
Yeah. Yeah, and Connie jumping up and down after she hit that with a smile on her face. And they're having a good old little laugh about it. She needs to go rough and chalk that break tip. There you go. She got those open good. Controlling the cue ball.
Yeah, nothing happened though. Ended up that's another dry break. So 3 out of 3 we got dry breaks from these ladies, and they're hitting them good. I mean, I think Kelly crushed that rack.
Yeah, this one opened up really well. She got the tape balls all over the table. First shot's a tough one. Got to choose a pocket for the one.
Oh, mic open.
And both ways are kind of fraught with danger. The cue ball is going to be close to the corner pocket. I think she's cutting it to her left. Which means the cue
There,
ball...
that should have taken care of it. Mad Matt, let me know. I think we still had the mic in the side room open.
Ah. Picking up some of that music. This is a tough shot, this. Ah, so she did choose to play safe.
Candy Birmingham says, welcome back, ladies. Love the queens. Don't we all?
We sure do. And although Connie's left Kelly a good look at the one ball, no clear, easy shot, so she may be playing safe here. Trying to get the one ball behind the two.
Well, she left a couple options here. Connie could play the 4 on the side, play a little carom off the 1, 4 on the side, or she could play safe herself and draw off the 4. And you saw her wave her arm there, so probably just going to draw up table a little bit, hitting the edge of the 1, try to miss the 4.
Yeah, and she can't hit. She can only get the very thin edge of this one ball, so it's tough to control this cue ball.
She got her, though. Missed the 4.
She may
have
just
opened
up.
Huh?
Yeah, the window just opened up at the end there. Leaving Kelly a long shot on the one ball.
Little table maintenance there by Kelly. We appreciate it.
A little bit of gardening.
Yeah.
Ah, that's good. She managed not to scratch there. Well, Kelly is a good shot maker. And you'll see that. Faced with a lot of these sort of tough shots. She's got another one here. Difficult bridging. Thin on the 2 ball. Manages, again, hard of the pocket. And she's fighting her way through this. As long as you could be on this next 3 ball. And the challenge here is controlling this follow. She's going to let the cue ball roll with speed, so she comes off the side and the top rail.
Perfect.
She hit that well, yeah, and she was able to cheat the pocket, so that was a smart shot.
It's a little tougher here.
Yeah, and the 5 ball was always difficult. So even though she's done well to scrap, one thinks maybe just a stop shot here and a bank on the 5.
Where are you banking it?
Past the 6.
Maybe.
It looks like it's dead froze on the rail there, the 5 ball. She doesn't have much angle on this 4 ball, so if she is going to try and get across to the side of the table, she's going to hit this one really well.
Yeah, she tried to force it. It is tough.
It lures you into hitting the ball a little bit with more angle than you really need to. And sometimes that happens, doesn't it? The stretching on the position causes you to miss the shot.
Who's running the tournament today? Fong?
Probably. Yeah, I'm sure he is. He was a little bit ill yesterday, Fong. He woke up sort of aches all over his body. And he did come in at the end of the day. Said he was feeling better.
Forgot to cut that bank, but came out okay. She ended up ending out safe here. Kelly's got her work cut out for her.
Yeah, the tough thing about this is you don't really have a pocket to call, because I don't think it goes past the 5, and you don't want to risk moving the 5.
Oh, look at that. Hit that 10 times harder and it goes in the corner pocket, probably.
On that line, it just might have.
Yeah, it was close.
But But fortunately for her, and unfortunately for Connie, she was able to leave that 5 ball there. If it had nudged the 5, they might have just popped off. It might have popped off the rail and given a much easier first 2 balls here. But so Connie has a shot on this 4 ball. She can make it in the long corner. But it's tough to see really how you're getting position unless that 5 ball does go past the 6, and I don't know if it does or not.
Well, not from there. It's not going to.
Yeah, it's a double kiss there, isn't it? Now from that angle. So it's a sort of like a half ball safety shot, isn't it? Trying to bank the 5 ball down and get it behind the 10 and the 7.
Yeah, it's not a pocket there for it, so she's got to kind of put it between those two and try and leave it behind the 6-10 possibly. She could run off the... Well, maybe not. I was thinking she could glance the side of the 5 and send the cue ball up table by the 7, but...
Yeah, the side pocket kind of gets in the way there, doesn't it? There is a...
Mark Bell, all of the new tables are in and set up, and they're being used as of right now, I think. All 10 of them.
There's, of course, a bank combination on the 10, which also could go safe, so which means you can play it. But I'd be playing this safe, but might call the 10 anyway.
No, she's not going to like that, I don't think. Left Kelly a good shot on the 5. And Kelly is attacking it.
But again, the position is tricky here.
Just roll into the 10.
Just let it little bump.
Yeah, I mean, I try and do too much with this and you're going to get in trouble. I think you just roll up on the shot. She's going to crush it, looks like. But
Draw it and miss the 10.
which didn't help you. The 10 was what was going to stop you and leave you straight for the 6, so. That's why I thought she was going to, if she was going to do it that way, she would have had to crush it. I mean, kill it. A lot harder than that to get it away from those.
Yeah, and she did it with draw and spin, but yeah, it needed more. One rail kick shot in the side. Coming up. Oh, it's a game of millimeters.
Boy, was that close.
Yeah, it was very close. And even a good dose of body English didn't help there.
It was just super close, though. Take a look over Connie's shoulder here. She's going to roll up for the 7 in the opposite corner, I think. I'm going to set that a little more of an angle, I think, if I was shooting this. Possibly shoot it.
And there's something to be said for actually trying to play the 7 in the same pocket. Because getting from the 7 to the 8 here.
Or from that angle, it's tough.
Yeah. There is a... She's probably just going to roll forward gently and play the 8 the long way, isn't it? If you can get there. I don't know if she's got too much angle for that.
I don't know. You just don't want to have to force it like you tried to force that other one. Oh, that was Kelly that tried to force that other one.
Yeah, you're right. There is a power sort of stun run through.
Bank the 8. We just got new tables. This should bank straight away. Look at it's almost dead on, isn't it?
Into the corner.
Side pocket.
Side pocket.
Straight away.
Really?
Look where it's set up. Look at the top rail. It's almost straight on. That's how she makes this ball. Unless she cuts it. Oh my, she cut it all the way. Wasn't expecting that at all.
Valiant effort. Good look there at Connie's slippers that she's playing in today. Should do a replay on that walk there, if we can, but got to be comfortable when you play.
Well, Kelly taking advantage. Look out. She's getting a little straight and a little tight on the rail.
Straight and on the rail, yeah.
I have a lot of control here. You got to force this to the outside of the pocket a little bit. Come around 2 rails, I think.
Follow into the short rail. Nope, she's digging down.
I don't like that.
She's coming back.
I don't know where she's going to get. Oh, my.
Just there.
Yeah. Okay.
She's shown you how to shoot that one, Kendall.
I guess she did. She's got this, too. Roll at it. And you just don't want to hit this hard or draw it. Otherwise, you're going to scratch every time. So this should just be a center ball roll shot.
She hit that well.
She hit
that well.
So
she puts
nice
in a lot
shot.
of good pressure shots, Kelly does.
Puts it down, gets her to 2 games to 1. Oh, no, 2 games to 2. That's right. Correct? 2-2?
2 to 2.
Just mark it on the wrong one.
Is it?
I don't know. I told them to switch sides. They were on the wrong side. We try not to tell the queens much of anything, to be honest with you, just as it is at home.
Yeah. So did she just mark that then on the wrong side? Is that what happened?
I think so. So the reason it matters even is it's always the challenger on the left and the queen on the right. And they switched positions. Oh, no, we can keep track. They insisted.
Temple break. Well, one thing is for sure, the players generally do a better job than we always used to when we were scoring.
I know, but it's more fun to be able to criticize them than be criticized.
Then always be the one getting it wrong,
right, right. Come on. So I'm pretty sure the score is incorrect, and it's... So we got to go... Connie... 1.
Should add that to the scoring stats. Scoring errors. So, good break there from Kelly.
But the problem is it will not update on their tablet, so we still have to fix that.
Yeah, and we should probably go out and, if she doesn't notice here, I should probably go ahead and mention it. She played a push out, shot the 7 ball into the long corner, and left Connie the choice of whether she wants to shoot this cut on the 1 ball. I think Kelly's kind of luring her and leaving her shots that, because Kelly's been pocketing a lot of good balls. And sometimes you leave a shot that's tough, that you feel good about testing your opponent.
Yeah, I actually fixed it, Supkis.
Yeah, I hope we're right.
I hope I'm right too, but but it wasn't. Kelly had 2 for sure. So if we're wrong, it's just wrong about Connie. But Connie only had the 1 game. And even if they notice it now, if they fix it, it'll...
So I wonder what your last replay is in the memory of the computer there, and we could check the score. We're going to replay an old...
I can just look at it.
You can look,
it's
yeah.
1-1. Yeah. So it's 1-1, 2-1. So see there? It's 1-1. She went over there to mark it, and she marked it on... Watch, it'll go to 2 on hers.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, you're correct. You've put it on the right one now. Okay.
I hope they don't depend on me to do that much more after this, because I'll mess it up.
Connie got that safe. That was nice. Don't know if Kelly's called a pocket here.
Well, she managed to hit, almost absolutely nothing. She just bumped the 2, but otherwise she made it all the way around them all.
She may have now. I can't tell whether she's now left the 2 ball on for that long corner. Connie's having a good old look at this 2-10 combination. Trying to decide whether she likes the look of that. And that tells me that the 2 ball does not go in the long corner. But she definitely does have an option here to bump the 2 ball out. So looks like that's what she's setting up for. I think she's going to play a draw shot here. Well, she might be playing for the combination. She was trying to break him out with a follow shot. She calls out, missed him. And you probably have a better view on that shot there. Does that 2 ball go? No, it definitely doesn't, does it?
I think you shoot this just a stop shot. Well, Shepard's going to hit the 10.
This is the kind of shot that, for me, is the difference between 10 ball and 9 ball, where I might be playing a full in the face, very powerful shot into the 10, into the 2 here. Knowing that the 2 kisses off the 8 and then hits the 10, and the 2 and the 10 both fly off at angles that give it chances to go in somewhere. But in 8 ball, you can't take that kind of risk. I mean, in
8 ball.
10 ball. 10 ball. Speaking of 8 ball.
How'd that come out?
8 ball drifts across and saves her there, I think. There you go. And Kelly just said, yeah, I can't make it, but I can see it. So she does have the edge here of the 2 ball. Looks. Oh, okay, so she brings her own bridge stick. She's got the extending bridge.
See how she had that bridge stick stuck under the rail? Not a fan of that. Because if you got to get it out of there quick, you kind of
you get trapped
underneath there. Yeah.
Got the balls open now.
Yeah, it looks like everything's open.
Now, why does Connie have ball in hand here?
Oh, she doesn't. Shouldn't have. What the heck happened?
Kelly did knock the 9 ball with a bridge stick, but it's, of course, cue ball fouls only.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did she snick the 8? Must have, because she definitely got to a rail. Could use a little friendly nudge on the 3.
She got it, I think, over to that other corner.
Yep, she calls it right away. Nothing easy here.
Riley said she hit the 8 first.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Riley. Good to see you back.
And there's not enough just to make here. It's tricky. Make the 3. It's tricky. I think she's going to have to follow forward and play the 4 ball the long way. Kelly's having a good old think here. Seems to be complex. Every time she gets to the table, it's sort of a complex question. There's a difficult bank shot which you don't really like. There's this safety which has to hit just the right speed, and she's played that very well. It's easy for that ball to sort of leak out. But she did achieve a total snooker.
Speaking about leaking out, did you see that Jeff Tisch walked in?
Jeff Tishwash.
Tishwash.
Too sour.
Too sour. Too sour.
Sour. No.
I leaked out on him on Thursday. I didn't intend to. I accidentally forgot about League on my day coming back.
Ah, right. Leak out.
Yeah, you never heard that term?
Not used that way, no. Last time I heard that phrase, we were talking about my grandma's Depends.
On what?
Depends on what?
Yeah.
Well, that depends.
All right, so we got consensus, 3 people. Riley, Mark, and James all let us know that she definitely did hit the 8 ball first.
Well, I'm going to go with the audience here and say I think she hit the 8 ball first. It's got a long straight shot on the 3 ball. Pops it in. Well struck. And Connie needs a little bit to get herself going because I know she plays well.
This is nice, though. You just hit this pocket speed. I don't think... I think I just come off the 1 rail. Center ball, pocket speed, 6 ball cut in that corner up there.
Yeah, it's tempting, isn't it, to try too hard to get good on the 6 here, but you're right. How about just roll this ball gently in and you've got a cut shot on the 6. The 6 is close to the pocket.
Overcut by quite a bit. She kind of popped that ball. She never really set.
Left Kelly a bank shot, and I'm sure she's going to be going for it. Because Kelly knows she's got a window, and she's gone over there to stand in that window to look at the 6 ball and just see how she feels about shooting it in.
She's got to just stop or draw back an inch or so here.
Yeah, and it may be just a slight angle where it's kind of cue ball's traveling away from where you want to be, but you're still in that window. But she's called safe. She just doesn't like that angle she's got on the 4, so it's going to send the cue ball down table and try and get behind those balls. And that looks like a good shot. Perfect.
Real good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And even if she didn't get behind the 10, but I think she has, she left a lot of distance and kind of put the 4 ball in a tough spot. So good smart shot there from Kelly.
It was a good try. She didn't miss that ball by very much, but nevertheless going to give Kelly ball in hand and a pretty good opportunity to run out here.
Kelly earned herself this chance. Cue balls flying across the floor from other tables. That's not going to bother Kelly. She just stops, picks it up. Back to business.
Oops. She kept that interesting. Now she's going to be cutting this pretty good. We'll keep an eye over her
not quite
shoulder
where she
and
wanted
see
to
how
be,
it
but
goes.
she's still got this. Cue ball's going to travel.
She hit that too thin. Going to give Connie a great opportunity to try and tie it up again here.
Yeah. There we go. There's the answer to your question. Fong's running the tournament today. Fong's in the house.
Uh-oh. Not what she wanted to see there. Would like to get some more travel out of that ball, I think.
Thought for a minute there that 9 ball was going to come into play. And here you just have to bear down and roll this ball into the pocket, and that'll give you another toughish shot that you're going to have to bear down and roll into the pocket on the 9 ball next. Don't want to get too fancy with position.
Well, hit it straight on.
Now we're going to find out here if Connie's comfortable just raising the butt of the cue and digging down a little bit on this. And
I don't think you need to, honestly. I think you can just roll this ball. You'll float short of that 9, but we'll see what she does.
Oh, she hit that well.
Perfect.
Got a good result. Bumping the 9 ball.
Oh, boy. Banked that about as straight as she could bank it. That was close. All right, taking it down, so 2-2.
Draws level. Edgy start to this match so far. I think both ladies are going to start feeling a little bit more comfortable and
see if they do it right here.
Yeah, watch the score. Watch the score. Now I'd be surprised that Connie has not scored it yet because she's on the phone. Multitasking, that's a talent, isn't it?
Why don't you run out there while she's racking it on the phone?
Yeah.
And just make sure that their scoreboard reads correctly. Because it hasn't changed yet. It should be 2.
Yeah.
I'll change it to 2.
Is that... So is their score on our screen not run directly from there?
Well, it is, but once I overwrite it, it doesn't change it on their screen.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
what I would do is I would just leave it, and because she just probably will.
No, I'm
telling
you got to go out there and look at it.
Okay.
It's because they aren't going to get it straightened away. Right, 2-2 is definitely the score.
I'll go take a little look.
Yeah, see, we have a scoreboard in here, Sepkus, so I can change it so that you guys see the right score. But what it doesn't do when I change it in here is it doesn't update the tablet that they actually keep score on. So we have to actually get them caught up so that it starts doing the right thing then. So now we still just have to watch it to make sure, because I'm not sure if the result is that it will not be right now the rest of the match. Or we'll just have to see. Well, let's take a look from the top here, see what it looks like for Connie as she made a ball. And I think she's signaling that she's pushing out on this shot.
Yeah, the 4 ball just doesn't let her get to the 1.
Pushes out, leaves Kelly a fairly easy shot, but you got the 6-8 is a little bit of an issue. I think that's about it, though.
Yeah, it's not super easy, this shot, but Kelly has been hitting these tougher shots well.
Other sites, you're telling me you don't just hang out with us, Sepkus? Said other sites have the same issues. Nick, I'm not touching that one. faith, I agree. Connie did shoot that well last rack. Uh-oh. Well, good hit, but still going to leave Kelly a pretty good shot on the 2. Oh, great shot to get that ball out. So took care of her trouble on the 6 ball. A little funny on the 4, but I would definitely take it. So I got a big match coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, you and David Searing for some big money action.
You're commentating with Chris, is that right? That's what Chris told me.
Did he now? Did he now?
Yeah, yeah.
What day is that?
Saturday at 1.
Saturday at 1.
Thanksgiving weekend, but not Thanksgiving, obviously.
Right. So Kelly's got herself in position here in this rack.
Oh,
is that gonna fall? Oh, it almost did.
I still thought it was gonna go.
3. Hit the point 3 times.
New cloth like that, you slow it down just a little bit, and that ball probably goes.
Right. Yeah, and I actually thought that ball still was going to go. Looked like one of those ones that would. So these tables are playing just a little bit tighter than the old ones. And that ball is so deep in the pocket. This is kind of tough.
Yeah, you got to actually hit the ball.
Yeah, you can't risk rail first in case you miss the ball completely.
Oh, great shot.
She did just catch the rail first, and that's what allowed her to get the cue ball away from that side rail and away from that pocket. She's going hesitates not at all and goes.
I can tell I'm not going to be gambling with Riley. Riley says, "Bump the table."
Yeah, tilt fault. We have a tilt sensors in the table. Well,
that's a good idea, actually. Have alarms if people rock the table too much. Just like the old pinball. I think she's just missed seeing this. Yeah. Need to spin that a little bit more. She looked as though she was going to be short to me on that shot, just a little bit. Well, Connie's got a 5-ball run here. If she can manage that, she's going to take the lead for the first time. Or actually, she started 1-0, didn't she? Or did Kelly win the first? No, Kelly won the first one.
Yeah, Kelly won the first rack, and then Connie tied up at 1-1.
Uh-oh. It's got the cue ball going the wrong way. We want to be going towards the shot we're shooting, not getting further away from it.
Gotta make sure I was going to say the 9-ball doesn't come into play.
She just looks like she's rushing a little bit compared to what I'm used to seeing her.
Yeah, and it's different, isn't it, when you're on the stream and you've probably told your people, you've got people watching you.
Yep.
You got to play like you don't care.
Dance like nobody's watching.
That's right. And sometimes if I've been in that situation where things like that cause you to sort of slip up at the beginning of the match and you eventually get a little frustrated with yourself in a good way. You kind of throw all of that concerns out the window and start just thinking more about how you can scrap through and win the next rack. And in a race to 8, and we're only at 2-2.
We're going to be here all day.
I think both of these ladies are going to find their mojo. The question is who's going to do it first. And I expect this match to sort of accelerate. Yeah, and it was sort of if you hit that ball thin enough, cue ball, yeah, very close to the corner pocket, and I think that kind of shot lures you into making you want to hit it thicker. So Connie has got a choice of 2 pockets. And if she is going to go into the corner, she's going to have to play a nice sweet little draw shot to avoid going straight into the pocket. And that's why she went for the bank instead.
Well, it looks like she's got the edge of the ball here. I think Kelly can actually cut this ball to the left.
Yeah, and Kelly takes a deep breath here. She knows that this is one of those shots that it's a half chance. And there's a good chance that if it doesn't go in, that she leaves it. And taking a good deep breath. Look at that, she hit that so well.
Perfect.
What a great shot.
My goodness.
Really good shot, that. Huge pressure shot. She took a couple of deep breaths. And it's interesting, in the King of the Hill match, when we were reading the player interviews from the 2 gentlemen in the King's match, what mental techniques do you use? And both of them put taking a deep breath before the shot.
Yeah.
And Kelly showed that right there. She took a deep breath. She got down. What a great shot that was to start this run. And she needs one more good shot.
Made that a little tough. Looking over her shoulder, what do you guys think? Is she going to make it?
I think she's going to make it. Straight in.
She did. It's good out.
Beautiful.
Let's go back. We'll take another look at that 7 ball again, because that really was a key shot.
Yeah.
And
Kelly is good at these pressure shots. Out of the blue.
And perfect in on the 8, too.
For me, that's a scary shot, that.
So great job there, jumping out to see if she keeps putting it on the wrong one. I fixed it again.
So you're saying they may be wrong on their scoreboard?
Yeah, they keep... Yeah, you might want to go out there and just tell them quick. Why don't you go out there so that you can catch her right after the break instead of...
Okay.
And that way you can tell them to... There you go. Perfect time. Before Connie gets out there so you're not really interrupting. We'll take a look at the top here quick. 2 balls trouble. I don't think it goes in the corner, so... Connie was the one that marked it, too?
Oh. Was it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, see, Connie was the one that marked it. She's the one that assured me, oh, no, we'll be fine.
It's easy to do that. You don't actually read the name. You just... The number's so big on that scorer, but the names are small, and just hit the button. But they're both aware of it now, so...
And the score reads correctly out there now?
It does now, yes.
Okay.
So do you plow into these balls and use them to stop the
I
cue ball?
think so, yep.
Give the 6 or the 3 maybe better, a little nudge.
Well, you got to have a shot at the 2, though. She got to the backside of that 3 ball and made it tough on the 2. Because even if you didn't have a shot to shoot at the 2, you definitely had a safety there.
Yeah. Does the 2 ball go? It doesn't, does it?
I don't think she can even see it, can she? Maybe she can. Just the edge of it.
Got difficult bridging over the 5. Elevated cue.
Well, she got a good solid hit on it, and I think left possibly a shot at the 10 here.
Oh.
Might as well have a go at it, I think.
I was going to say, I mean, she may still be able to thin cut this 2 ball in the side pocket. I don't know how thin that is. But if you do hit that shot, the cue ball's flying into the 9 ball. And again, it's one of those situations, if you were playing 9 ball.
Hey, look at that. New tables gets Z-Man all the way here.
Yeah. If you were playing 9 ball, you'd
From
kind of play both shots, the 2 and the 10. But she's going to, both of them are tricky. She's going to choose one. I don't know which one she's called. 2 ball. Oh, no.
That was a good try.
I didn't see what she called there. She probably was playing the 10.
Yeah, she definitely was. Yep, she would have never missed that other one by that far. Did you hear me? Get brand new tables and you attract Z-Man all the way
Yeah,
from
I saw Z-Man walk in, yep. He's too late for the tournament, though. He's going up to talk to Fong, the tournament director.
He's not too late. It's 12:30.
Oh, it didn't start yet. Okay. Gotcha. I'm on daylight savings time.
No such thing.
All right.
You're making that up.
Then I'm on GMT, Greenwich Mean Time.
Whatever that is.
Whatever that is. That's the central 0 Greenwich of our time zone scale on this planet. Greenwich, of course, as everybody knows, I'm sure out there, is South London. And why does South London get to be the 0 on the time scale?
They are 0.
No, because they are they're the ones who defined the time zones when they were doing their,
So is that a
sailings.
stupid idea for all the daylight savings and all that crap?
No, I don't know about that, but they had to understand time in order to sail and navigate. And the Greenwich Observatory, of course, was the center of all of that.
I learn something useless every day.
Uh-huh. All right. Long tester of a shot, this.
Well, again, the nice thing is you're not trying to do anything except for make the ball here. So, and she did that very well.
That was a good shot. Gives herself a chance now to draw level again.
What's going on, Mr. Mager? Yeah, Supka says it pissed off the Germans and the French were furious.
What do we care about that?
Well, I mean, I don't even know that much about it, and I would say, since when aren't the French furious?
That's right.
Aren't they mad about everything? Yeah? Well, unfortunate scratch there for Connie. It's going to put Kelly in a good position to go up 2 games. Biggest lead we'll have this match so far. I don't know if I'd bet my house, but maybe my car that she'd get out here.
Yeah, she's getting out here. Of that, I can assure you.
Nowadays, you can spend almost as much on your car as you can your house.
Yeah, or your Kirby vacuum.
Right.
These things are more expensive than my car.
All right, Kelly taking the 2-game lead, getting to 4 in this race to 8, 10 ball in the Queens match this week.
Halfway to the goal.
Thank everybody for joining us here at the OS. Make sure you're out there sharing the stream. That's how we keep this thing running for free. We need viewers, people to sit here and push buttons saying they like us or share.
I hope they like me.
I don't know what this little sinus thing that's going around is, but it's no good. Hard to breathe. Well, let's see if we can make a ball on the break. I don't think we've done that yet.
Well, yeah. Of course, we have had a ball on the break because that's the second 10-ball break.
Well, okay.
And she's got that down. It's a shame it doesn't count. It does count, of course, as a ball. Don't waste no time. Spots the 10. Got a nice shot on the 1 ball. She's going to come with a sort of a stroke shot here if she wants to get out for the 2. You almost want to play this ever so slightly rail first to get the cue ball across the table. And there is a big window for the 2. You just don't want to be at a stopping right there.
Well, she's going forward, so. Wow, what a shot.
Yeah, that was perfect. Couldn't hit that shot any better.
I would agree.
Her next challenge, 2 to the 3 and back down for that pink 4 ball. So, yeah, I think that was just ever so slightly rail first. I don't know if it was or not. Let's watch it one more time.
No, too late.
Too late. Answers on a postcard.
All I know is she hit it about as good as you could to get on the 2, so.
And she's hit that one just about as good as you can. She's given herself a chance to draw and use left-hand spin to bring the cue ball back down. The 4 ball definitely has a pocket past the 3, past the 6.
Well, she tried to get up high enough to cut that 4 across. Didn't quite get where she would have liked. And giving Connie an opportunity here to get a little bit back. Oh, they're just pouring in with the new tables.
Yep.
Going to have 50 people in the Sunday tournament today.
So it's probably sort of a bit of an ask to try and shoot the 3 and get nice on the 4, but she can play a safety on the 4.
Well, she followed it straight in. John Megger says she jumped.
Yeah, and that's one of those shots. Yeah, you cheat the pocket wrongly and you end up shooting the ball absolutely straight. Follow it in and hit the object ball just slightly in a different part of the pocket there, and the cue ball would have followed to the rail and 2 rails and out. But again, there's been a lot of these sort of complex layouts because there's still a problem here, even though Kelly's got ball in hand. He's got perhaps the simplest would just play a stop shot on the 4 and play the 5 ball into the long corner pocket. There's really no need to bump anything if you don't have to. But she has. She's just given herself an angle, so she's going to play a kiss on the 5. And how well did that turn out?
Perfect.
So she liked that shot. And she's opened those up nicely. And the 9 close to the side pocket lets you get on the 10 nicely. The 8 ball helps you get on the 9. Get rid of the 8 ball.
Who needs it?
Well, it's actually a bit of a shame, really, because, well, it's not really because she can use the 7, but she's just got to work hard to get, after she shoots the 6 and the 7, she's going to have to get the cue ball back down kind of where it is now to shoot the 9. So that shot, the angle on the 7 here, will tell you if it's going to be easy for her to get back down table when shooting the 7 for the 9. Yeah, and so she's pulled the cue ball all the way to the side rail, and that's nice. That's pretty much exactly what she wanted there. It is one of these shots. It's another one of these shots where this, if you think, well, I don't want to just follow it because I'm going to go into the 9. I need right-hand spin, so I go around the angles. And she's demonstrated the perfect way to shoot that. Now she wants to get to straight on the 9. She's just slightly short of straight, so this is a little judgy shot here. She's going to probably end up shooting the 10 ball in a different pocket.
A shot there off the 10, bumps it off the rail.
Nicely judged.
Yeah, so take a quick look. She just pushed that ball straight forward to get the 10 off the rail on that shot. Setting herself up perfect for the 10 in the corner, and she took that down for 5-2.
Yeah, and importantly, after all those nice shots that she played, bearing down and making sure she made that last shot on the 10 ball, which is the important one, of course. Kelly's focused. I told you, she's finding her mojo now. She's gonna put the pressure on Connie here. 10 ball going towards that same corner pocket again.
Yeah, each time it has.
This time, of course, hanging like that makes one wonder if there's going to be an early rack. Possibly a 3-10 combination. She has left Connie a shot on the 1. There's a couple of small windows that Connie has to pick one and hit to get on the 2. And still challenging with so many balls down table to go from the 2 and get on the 3-10 combination. So she tried to draw and get that window. She's shooting quickly, so does she have this?
No, 10 ball here, right? It's a shot. Short bank it just a little bit, call it 10.
Yeah, so her spidey senses told her, hey, I can't just shoot this shot. It's not quite right, is it? Yeah, there you go. She pointed to that pocket, and I'm assuming she did call the 10, although the truth is
could be
the 2 might sneak past the 10. Either way, she's shooting one of the blue balls in that corner.
Chalk in the middle of the table. There it is.
Now, it's not... I bet Kelly will play because she's a smart player, Kelly. She's got a potential two-way shot here where she can play the bank on the 2-10 combination. And she's called the 10, and she's going to freeze the cue ball behind the 6. So it's a free shot that doesn't sell out. What she doesn't want to do
is
sneak the 2 ball past.
On the bright side for her, though, she didn't leave enough for the combination.
Yeah, and Connie's got a tough choice here because obviously Connie knows that she could put Kelly back in, but you really can't do that because even if she doesn't have a shot on the 3-10, you kind of you don't want to give control to your opponent. I'm not saying the safety's easy either, but you just don't want your opponent to be shooting it. Don't know what she's called here. Does she have a shot on the 10 ball?
I don't think so.
Oh. They're in the pro shop. Tell Fong that they're in the pro shop and he can go find them.
Well,
What was that?
I don't know. Just
Oh,
got
she
rid
did
of the
not
3-3,
want.
yeah.
She's saying, look, these balls are complex, Connie. I'm just going to let you see if you can run them out. I do not want you playing a 3-10 combination. Kelly didn't want to try and hit the 3 and miss. And that would have been a sellout with the 10 ball hanging over the pocket. So Kelly just moved the 10 ball away from the pocket. She knows that the 4 ball's tough to get on, even with ball in hand on the 3. And even if you get on the 4, 5 ball's tricky. And now Kelly's faced with the same issue. He's got a nice shot on the 3 ball. I mean, the 4 ball does have pockets. It's just that the 7 and the 6 are kind of cutting the lion's share of the nice windows out. So, and Kelly's shown us she's not afraid to shoot these shots. So she's just rolled forward. She had no chance of hooking herself there. She's left herself a clean shot on the 4, which she rolls into the heart of the pocket. Beautifully judged, really. Came off 2 rails, brushed past the 5, and knows that she's on the 5 ball too. So she's picking this rack off really well so far.
Oops. Well, I think she got far enough back in there that Connie doesn't even have the corner pocket for that shot.
Yeah, this is tough here, isn't it? She can go 1 rail and make a hit on the 5. Wants to make sure she doesn't really have follow on this cue ball. Otherwise it can hit the 5 and then go cue ball straight in the side pocket. You don't risk going to the end rail and kicking at the 5 because that shot leads itself to scratching. And this way you're much more guaranteed to actually hit the 5. And that's as good a result as you could hope to get from that position. Because she got the 5 ball up table, safe-ish. The 8 balls come in front. Kelly does have, I think, a thin cut on this 5 ball. And knowing the way Kelly shoots, she's going at it.
And she looked like she jumped up a little on that shot. Just kind of hit it quick.
Tough cut here on the 5 ball.
It's going to be a farm seller there, I think. Perfect angle to get up on the 6.
Yeah, it does look nice, doesn't it? Just roll forward. And the 7 ball can go either way. So a good chance here for Kelly. Yeah, well controlled. Perfect angle. She hit that just right. With this angle, she doesn't have to bring the 10 ball into play. Kelly drops her head, lets out a sigh. And the Connie Wasinger fans out there look up and say, hey, we got a chance to get back now. So Kelly's got to not let that get to her too much, because she's been hitting some good shots. She wishes she could take that one back. And Connie's just got to control this one. It's a sort of a thin shot on the 9, which slow speed and shoot the 10 ball in the same pocket.
Oh, she didn't quite get over enough.
Yeah, if she'd hit that just a little bit thinner.
John Mager said that Kelly's head was moving when she shot that shot.
Here's a tester. She's got 2 cues in hand. She's got a little bridge stick, so bridge head that she's putting on her break cue. The moose head bridge. And she's calling the cut shot. And with the bridge shot, this is a tough one. Even without the bridge, this is a tougher, thin hit on this 10. Now she's choosing to go on the higher setting on her bridge head there and coming down.
Yeah, I don't know why that would be.
If you don't hit absolute center ball, this is a mass A shot.
Yeah, just undercut it, but she's going to leave her tough.
The saving grace. She's left Kelly a long table bank shot.
Let's take a look over Kelly's shoulder.
And Kelly's not afraid of bank shots, so I mean, she's called safe.
So we're going to hit the left side of the 10 ball and spin around.
Tough to play this safe.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. They call that in snooker containing safety. It's like not an aggressive safety. She really wanted the cue ball over further to the side, to the other side pocket, or to the other side rail. And she would have left Connie a bank shot. But as it is, she's left Connie this half ball cut all the way up the table. This is a big shot in the context of this match. And Kelly's going to reap the rewards for her safety. In it goes. When the knife is in, turn it.
Yeah. Getting it to 6, so 2 games off of the win here.
And both of them are playing with carbon fiber shafts, I noticed. Let's take a little look at the player profiles here.
You got to bring them up because I don't think either one of them are up.
Okay.
It doesn't just magically happen.
No.
And you're in the King of the Hill, and I think Kelly's is in the King of the Hill, but I'm not sure.
Should I be going forward or backward here, Kendall? I'm at 30 of 78 questionnaires.
I don't know. You just got to click through and look.
There we go.
And you got to open it again. It's on the bar there. Yep. Yeah, if you
Start
do
opening a new window.
open a new window, yep. No, just where you were, up on top there. Yep. And then click on the little King of the Hill thing on the little bar. Yep. Yep, and then drag that one over separate. So click and drag. Yep. Oops. There you go. Can't make any mistakes with Kelly. She'll make you pay. That is the truth. And the safety definitely did pay off. Yeah, we've all been there, you know. Connie's definitely got a little bit of tunnel vision. She's stuck a little bit right now. Can't seem to get herself going. She got those couple of balls that Kelly left her last time. Didn't quite get there. Connie's starting out with a good shot there. Got straight in on the 2. A bit of trouble with that 3 ball. She's going to have to do some work.
Oh, she's got a good cue ball here. That's a good safety. So Kelly is playing with a Jacoby carbon fiber shaft, and I love it, she says. Makes the stroke feel smooth. That she has on an old Shone.
How about Connie?
Connie's playing with a pea shower, I believe. I haven't pulled up her questionnaire, but I'm pretty sure she's playing with that really nice pea shower with a rogue shaft. Yeah, that was a tough hit.
That might be a 3, not 310 coming.
Yep. With
310 safety.
Well, yeah, with a little angle and the 5 ball sitting there, you may be able to just stop the cue ball right by the 5. But she's not looking at it. She's going to play the 3 all the way up.
What's going on, Mr. Like? And we've determined that is Nickl Senior.
Nickl, sir.
Sir, yeah. Well, Connie decides to go the other way. She's going to try and run these out. So. Oop. Or play safe.
Gets the safety anyway.
I think Colin Posselt's trying to turn into ZZ Top, him and his band.
With his long beard there.
Long old beard, yeah. Just keep growing it. Next thing you know, he's going to be wearing bib overalls. And it's all about the image. I know this. I know Kelly does not want to see, or I'm sorry, Connie does not want to see Kelly get to the hill, so she needs to get something moving here and keep control at minimum. Even if she doesn't run out, she has to keep herself in control. Stop shot here, and then 5-10. Maybe happening. Uh-oh.
He's a bit too tall, isn't he, really, Colin?
He is pretty tall, yeah. I almost feel like he can see everything in here. It's like when a semi pulls up next to your car. Oh, not quite there. Next saying, come on, Connie, let's go.
Yep, of course, a lot of people know Connie here. There's the Mad Apple, obviously her home territory. Kelly travels a little further to come here, doesn't she? On for these Queen matches. Arkdale, Wisconsin. Where's Arkdale, Kendall?
I don't know. I could look probably. So I think it's our mental eye that usually needs checking when we're off that far. He's talking about having eyes checked, and I'm thinking, uh-oh. Well, that's the opposite she wanted there.
So, yeah, Connie's got a chance to stay in this match. Balls have opened up a little bit better than last time she was at the table. Still needs a good first shot to get nicely on the 5 ball here from the 4.
Man, you get old, you can't see peripherally anymore at all, I guess. Look at right in front of him even.
I'm trying to wave at Z-Man there. He
There
finally
you go,
sees
man.
you. So, I'm wondering if she's just playing a straight draw shot. Not going to use any rails at all. Got to judge the speed.
Nick says she wants to get her eyes checked, but then he says if she takes offense to that, tell her she could probably beat me with her eyes closed.
And sometimes having your eyes closed is the secret to a good stroke.
That's
I was just talking to Ziggy, who was telling me about that. People with bad strokes, he's like, now close your eyes right before you hit it, and all of a sudden they just start stroking the cue absolutely straight.
So Connie didn't have that. She tried to play safe behind the 10, kind of bounced it a little further than she wanted, but did not sell the farm anyways.
No, but she has given Kelly a chance here to play a good safety. It's not automatic, really. You know, you're thinking about trying to sneak up off a couple of rails behind the 10 ball. But no, she's calling the cut shot. And that's why, because she's good at them.
Terrific, really.
Yeah,
it's a good shot.
She does. She bets on herself a lot to make these shots, because she knows she does hit them well. Another nicely controlled shot. It was key there that she got nice and straight on this 7 ball. And a nice little stop shot would do nicely. And Kelly's flowing nicely now, so she's left us off another nice.
It's going to be a little freaky here.
Stop
Ready?
shot.
I'm just going to shift over. Oops. Much better. Nothing. Just got the table back in the center. We put new tables in. Obviously, we've been talking about that a little bit. We got all brand new tables here. Replaced all 10 of them.
So you will electronically adjust the position in the screen?
Yeah, it was just a little bit off center because we moved the table when we put it back in. Just a little bit. Good
out from Kelly there. She's shown you that she's still got her mind. She's thinking clearly. She played that in a way that made it look simple. And that's because she planned it well.
Is there a limit on the number of safeties? There's not. Thank everybody for joining us today here on the open stream, and we really appreciate all the shares. You guys are doing a great job, so please keep that up. It's one of the things that definitely helps keep this thing running for free for everybody, so we appreciate that. And if you would feel so inclined to give us a super chat at some point, just to let you know that money does get utilized for our junior players, so they're the ones that benefit from it. It's only paid a few entries so far and donated a little bit money to a queue, but we haven't had any of the state tournaments coming up. So as these state tournaments come up, we plan to enter some of our youth players. Some or all, actually, any of the ones that want to play. Definitely have enough money put aside from all your generous donations.
Yeah, we've got some good young players here, don't we?
Oh, for sure. Yep. But mainly we look for likes and shares.
So this first shot.
Yeah, she ended up short.
It's tough, that. And the Connie Wasinger fans out there holding their breath, hoping that she gets another chance here. And a lot of people would like to see Connie fight back and make a match of this. And Connie knows that she shoots better than what she's shown here. And if this match was longer, I think you'd see her finding her mojo. But Kelly's got herself in a little bit of trouble here. It's tough just to hit this ball.
Yeah, I agree.
It looks like if she's going to try and sneak past the 9 ball, she's going to have to put a lot of draw on the ball. And that's what she was playing, drawing off the rail.
Riley asks how many people play in Queen of the Hill and King of the Hill. As many as we can possibly get, to be honest with you. So Queen of the Hill is probably the hardest one for us to get players for. But King of the Hill, quite a few. We get people from Chicago area. We get people from kind of all over because we offer them a free room at the Clarion Inn, which is one of our sponsors and also attached right here to the Mad Apple.
Well, it looked like she just called the 3-8 combination.
Yeah, you got to be careful here. These are frozen, so she's cutting it the wrong way. It's going to actually hit past the side pocket. It's backwards. Oh, wow. Well, what do I know?
Yep, she's going to have to teach us that one later, Kendall.
Was I incorrect in what I was looking at?
I felt the same way, but it might have been the overhead view giving you those ever so slightly curved lines.
We changed that actually because when I redid this, it should have been closer to accurate. Oh no!
There could have been a slight gap between those balls, and then
it would make.
Then
sense.
she would be she played it that way to cut it, and she was in the position to know better than us. Kelly has called the 10 ball here. This shot for the match.
Be a great way to go out if she did. Oh. All right, she's going to give Connie another opportunity.
Yeah, and Connie wants to put a good one together. Don't think about what it's going to take to come back in this match. Just think about this one rack Think about the people are still watching.
One rack, heck, one ball.
One ball at a time.
Sometimes you just got to shoot
There
it
you
that
go.
way.
And after that one ball, another
Here's
ball.
Another one, yeah.
So she's still in with a chance for this rack here. In thin cut on the 3. Got to negotiate. Can you hit the 9 and stop, or is it going to drift past the 9? And then you just play it with speed to get on the 5.
Perfect.
That's
speed.
exactly what she did there. She was able to tell that she was not going to hit the 9. And one thinks she's ended up really straight on this. Yeah, stopping right there is pretty much as good as you're going to get on this 6 ball. That's good. Little stun run through.
Yeah, even that's a little better, yeah.
Because then the position's more automatic, isn't it, for the 7? So she doesn't have to hit this ball hard. But you do want to play a sort of a stun and probably some outside English. If she rolls, she may end up sort of on top of the 7.
No, she just isn't quite hitting the ball right. Connie does play stronger than what she's demonstrating today, for sure.
Yeah. And speaking of the junior players, Connie's been working hard with the juniors too.
She has, yep. She's been helping out a lot.
She's been a big mentor to a bunch of them, including Caden, who she spent a lot of time working with.
Who?
Connie and Caden. They have played in the past a lot of Scotch doubles together.
Yeah, I was going to say, Caden's helping her.
Well, they help each other.
Yeah.
But no, Connie's been doing a lot. And someone just donated, I don't know if Connie told you this, but someone she doesn't know looked up her name and found out she was working with the juniors, and he's a cue collector, and he decided to donate some cues. So we just received a package with Connie's name on it, with 2 cues for the junior players.
Yeah, we had that other gentleman that brought cues in for me, too, for the juniors. So that's good. That's great for the ones that just don't have any equipment yet.
Well, she's put herself under pressure here on this shot. Bank shot.
Is that what she called?
Yeah. I don't know. So when you swipe your cue over sideways, you never really know where it's pointing, but I guess we don't need to know. She'll let us know if it's the right pocket. Okay, cut shot.
She's hit almost every one of her cuts the same. They're just a little shy every time she's undercutting them.
Right, Connie's over there. She's taking a big breath, and she's smiling. And Connie's going to get another chance here.
Wouldn't have expected that out of Kelly. I thought Kelly was going to finish that thing off right there.
Connie's going to pop these 2 balls in and then break and run the next 6 racks.
6? She's playing to 9?
Well, she always likes to do an extra one just to make sure. Once you're on a run, why would you stop?
Well, she's got that one. Let's see if she can put down the 10.
Right. She's got a choice of 2 pockets here.
That's definitely the way I would go, is the way she's looking at.
Up the rail,
yeah. It's a bigger pocket that way, especially if you kind of slow roll it. A lot more room for error than going to the corner. Kitty corner.
Yeah, that's right. It's kind of more out of the blue, isn't it? The other corner.
And she
puts it away and shows us she knows how to shoot these shots.
Yeah, there you go. So
the match is still alive, folks. So Connie's got her Jacoby blackout break cue, which I hear a lot of good things about. Kelly's breaks with a BK3 that she's just bought.
Yeah, definitely a full house here for the weekly tournament.
Making sure she's got lots of chalk on this. It's breaking right down the middle. She got them open pretty nicely there. Got balls up table. Did not make a ball. So first chance in this rack goes to Kelly. And we've not seen any jump shots yet in this match.
Are you suggesting we may see one here?
Well, she's still got a regular shooting cue in her hand. She's just taking a little ponder here. I mean,
Maybe a masse?
yeah, right. There might be tricky that. It's got to be judged because get around the 9, but the 6 ball's kind of in the way a little bit. Got a very, very small window. And if she likes to play jump shots, it seems that the jump shot in this case, much better chance of making the 1 and not fouling. But she's choosing to play a... Of course, she could still push, and that's probably what she's thinking about. She's looking up table now. But I don't really imagine that she's looking to kick at this 1 ball because there are so many balls in the way. It's tough to see a window for a kick shot. The problem with thinking about pushing is the 1 ball's hanging. And how do you not just leave a nice, easy shot? You pretty much have to push to a kick or a jump shot. You can't let her see the 1. And if you're going to end up pushing, and then if it gets given back to you and you end up playing a jump or a kick shot, you wonder, why don't you just play the jump shot right now? Oh, she is kicking at this one. That's a very difficult route. Kelly's going to swing around the angles here and play the 2 ball in the same pocket. If she doesn't freeze behind the 9 ball.
On that 9. She might have the edge.
Yeah, she's got the edge of the 2, I think, if she's not absolutely frozen on the 9. Which is good news for Kelly, because then she'll be able to snick off this and play a safety. or a bank shot. She's going to stay firing on all cylinders. She wants to shoot her way back into it. Last couple of shots, she kind of felt that she didn't stroke right. And she's going to stay aggressive and go at the 2-ball. So it looks like she's left another kick shot for Connie. This kick shot, I think she's more likely to hit. So she's going to call the 2 in the side pocket. She gets a good hit. Slops the 2-ball in, or the 7-ball in. But that's irrelevant because Kelly's not going to be giving this shot back. So this shot, you can set up as a drill and try and practice. There's 2 different routes to get down to the 3-ball, and it's difficult to hit it just right. And she's so close to hitting it right. But that corner pocket just sucked the ball in. So now with the balls open up a little bit and ball in hand on the 3-ball, Connie's got a chance here to take another rack back. And as the story of this match has gone, unfortunate roll there and freeze on the back of a ball. Put herself in big trouble here. We're going to see another kick shot. Needs to get a good hit on this 4-ball. Look at this shot. She's going to have to put a lot of spin on this if she wants this to get back to the 4.
Well, she put a lot on.
Yeah, that's like
too far inside. Yeah,
isn't that what in 3 cushion billies they call her? I was going to say ticky. That's not quite a ticky, is it? But she put a lot of spin on. She hit the side rail, the end rail, and then spin back to the side rail again. That would have been quite a shot. So Kelly's got a chance here to close out this match. Still nothing easy about it. A lot of these racks have felt very sort of awkwardly positioned. Of course, she's got a nice shot on the 4 with ball in hand. She can get nicely, and she's telling you right there. She's pointing to where she wants to be, because the key to this is the angle on the 5-ball to get back down for the 6. And so the angle she pointed to, she wants to go just past straight on this 5-ball. And that's so often the way when you're focused on the position of the cue ball.
Look at that.
And she got where she wanted to be and forgot about the pot.
I don't know why, honestly, why Z-Man hasn't challenged the King of the Hill.
That's a good question. I'll have to have a little chit-chat with him in a minute.
See James Ward over there getting ready for his match.
And he's the challenger, is he? Because I see Ian's here again.
Yeah, Ian's here. He's being challenged by James Ward.
Yeah.
That'll be coming up just right after this.
And Ian's had a good string of wins, hasn't he? He must be
He
on
has, yeah,
5. Is he on 5 or 6?
Oh, at least, yeah.
For the Knights match is what we're talking about.
No, we're not.
Jester's match.
Thank you.
Ian's only a jester. He plays.
He is, yes.
He plays really good. He's an aggressive player. He goes at his shots, and his rating must be right at the top of that.
He is.
window.
He's just about to go over the top. So, if he gains too many more Fargo points, he'll only have a couple of weeks left to play. Connie's going to hang that cue ball up in the corner pocket, making this a tough combination on the 10.
Looks like she can get to it, though, huh?
Yeah, she can see it, so there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance?
Saying there's a chance.
Yeah, I think she can just see it, so let's see what happens. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, does she go for the run, or does she set up for this combination, 6-10?
Yeah, and both options are pretty good options. So we'll just see what Kelly likes. You'd hate to go for the combination and miss it, but it's quite nicely sitting. However, it's not that. Yep, she's going for it.
I think you have to. I mean,
You don't have to. I mean, you could
Well-
easily shoot the 6, and if you can get up to the middle of the table and straightish on the 8, you're pretty happy.
if that wasn't so straight in, I wouldn't think
You've just got to eyeball that combination and decide whether you really like it, and it's not that bad, is it? And I think either way are both valid options here.
Well, Riley agrees, thinks 6-10 is the answer. I just think it's tough to pass up just because it is so straight in.
Change your mind.
Passing it up. There she goes.
If you just don't feel 100% on it, that's okay.
One rail
You
out
still-
for a
the
side
key-
pocket shot for the 8.
Yeah, and the key is this shot on the 6. If you get nice on the 8. And truthfully, you could play the 8 in the corner too. You could play virtually a stop shot or a little stun on the 6. And she's relocated the cue ball back to the combination, so she's backwards and forwards. Sometimes it's tough making a decision, and you got to free yourself thinking there's no right way. If you pick one of these that works, it was right. But I
think the faster you make the decision,
just make sure. Don't paralyze yourself with decision making. There you go. Didn't even want to. That's right. There's no need to do anything other than that.
I would have came up to the side pocket.
She is a shot maker, Kelly, though, so she's not worried about this 8 ball. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all.
These final 2 balls to retain her crown.
Speed right.
Uh-oh. On the rail, keeping it interesting.
No, she's got herself in position. She's earned herself this chance. 10 ball for the match. In the hole.
There we have it.
No problem. High five. A good hug between the players. A friendly match this was. 2 very good sports. Another good win for Kelly.
Yeah, she played great. I mean, really,
poor old
she
Connie
always
didn't
plays.
quite fire on all cylinders. Anybody who knows Connie knows that she does have a little bit more game than that.
Yeah, she should have put up a little more of a fight than what we saw here at 3-8. I think I would have guessed this match to be closer to 5-6. I would think, she would have been up in that neighborhood. And possibly if she played well enough, she would have had a chance to win the match,
Yep.
I mean, but I think just purely by the numbers, I think realistically she should have been a couple games more than she's got here. So, but anyways, we want to thank everybody for joining us. Don't go too far. We're only about 14 minutes away from starting up the Jesters match where we got James Ward taking on Hurricane Ian.
Hurricane Ian, is that his nickname now?
Yeah, that's his Ian.
He does play quick.
It. Yep. Hurricane Ian is coming up here at 1:45, so another 15 minutes. Just watch for us to go live, and you guys can join us and check out that match. They've been playing good, too, and I know James Ward plays some great pool, too. So
that's going to be a good one.
Should be great.
Congratulations to Kelly Nichols for another good win, increasing her streak and domination of the Queens.
Absolutely. So
and we'll see Kelly next week.
All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you shortly. Thanks.